A campaign for racial purity was also taken up by many whites, as the Ku Klux Klan was reborn and briefly rose to power in the South and Midwest. This new Klan borrowed the robes of its predecessors, but expanded its targets to include not only blacks, but also the Catholics and Jews pouring into U.S. cities from Southern and Eastern Europe.
I've called the 1920s the Tribal Twenties, really to convey this idea that there was a strong upsurge of nativism, which had been pretty quiet prior to that time.
Determined to stop taking people from what they considered inferior lands, the nativists were able to push through Congress the National Origins Act.
You get a quota system that really puts a very significant cap on the numbers that could come in from Eastern and Southern Europe. So the Italian migration more or less dries up. The Polish migration, the Jewish migration from Russia more or less dries up. Now, the long-term effect of the National Origins Act can't be denied. You don't have these fresh infusions of new immigrants from these older countries. You begin to have immigrant populations in the cities that are more first generation, second generation. They're not immigrants, they become American ethnics. So this is critical for the development of a kind of American national identity. At the same time, you begin to get Americans thinking of themselves as belonging to an immigrant nation. You only have comfort with this idea that we're an immigrant nation once you no longer have immigrants. And this is one of the long-term effects of this as well.